out toward him, and Lagasse was out of his net. Got some contact there and looking behind the play. A couple of Ice Hawks tied up. Now a 3-on-2 for the Wolves. Sterling leading the rush. Drops it off. Then one touch. Duncan! He scores! Teemu Pokinen! Once again, a bullet from number 3. We have a tie game. So they're first, going to B. B to G. Wolves making changes behind the play. As Manitoba launches the breakout. No icing on the play as the puck is knifed into the Wolves zone. Left wing wall we go. Kolesar trying to deke it out. The Winnipeg native lost it. Now Manitoba going to work behind the Wolves net. Lapon with some room. Curling around the right circle. His pass picked off by Kolesar though. Lapon following up and is able to tweak one in. Holm with some pressure. Eventually nudged aside but turned over again. It's Lemieux sidestepping and now putting on the brakes outside the left circle. It's Brendan Lemieux. Up top, Lemieux fires and rifled one wide. Puck curls out. Paul Thompson, the latest goal story, gets a soccer kick on it and one hands it to Brett Sterling. Puck past his reach and Manitoba right back to work here in into the Wolves zone. A shot never got to the net, goes behind the Wolves net. Holm is tied up. The Wolves able to get to it. Nice pick off by Thompson as Paul Thompson able to nudge one forward with 12:20 to play. Wolves making a full-scale change as it goes into the right wing wall. Kolesar is plugged out there, looking for support. Sterling gets it. Right point, Castro deflected, and that hit off something. Nice play by Pulkkinen trying to salvage the puck, and it's eventually iced down, and they're going to wave off icing on the Moose. So Nicholas Hague will take it, the Kitchener, Ontario native, who was just playing in the Ontario Hockey League 2 weeks ago. Right side to Lindberg. Lindberg turned that puck over right to Sami Niku, and Niku pounced that on that one like a great white shark on a seal hunting at dinner. He was all over that puck, but the Wolves get to work. It's Castro bombing one in, and that missed high and wide. Curled around the left wing wall. Hika goes after it, but is tied up by Mikhail Spacek. Now a couple of other bodies dishing it out. Eventually, it's Manitoba going the other way. It's Arkins trying to make a play. Nice job, though, by the Wolves defense, and Hague took a hit in the process there by Spacek, and it goes behind the Wolves net. Punched around right side. Nice pass to Pulkkinen. He runs into traffic. Nice play there as the Moose coming in forward. Appleton, the Green Bay native, relaying one down low. Cormier trying to make a play. Goes in behind the net. Lindberg jostling at it. And a couple of players tied up. Hague's got to get off here. Wolves able to backhand one. Pulkkinen. This needs to be a full-scale change as Cormier finishes off Pulkkinen. And the Wolves turn it over, and they take a penalty. Appleton is down, and he took a hit up high. Lead pass, look out, go to the coming in, and we have a Vaughn's pass, though, outside the blue paint. And with 16:40 to play, the Wolves regroup here. One last entry before they change. Great pass to Vaughn. He scores! Scooter Vaughn was driving to the net, and he got a stick on it. Beautiful play from 21. And I believe Nicholas could get a point on this. Right here. He's going to just give him a little dish pass, and great stuff. As Vaughn was going to that Kolesar, 20 and 21. Link it up, and that was just a quick championship.
Here with Brett Sterling, a.k.a. the Big Ticket. Who do you got in the Masters?
I'm going for Phil this year. Wade Megan and I are in a pool, and we got Phil as our horse, so that's who we're going with.
Phil Mickelson, you heard it here from the Big Ticket.
From Wayne Messemer, our Illinois Bone and Joint Institute. Starters and scratches. Let's start with our starters. Megan centering a line with Stefan Matteau and Paul Thompson. That is Wade Megan, if you're curious. Griffin Reinhardt and Kevin Law manning the back end, and Oscar Dansk will get the nod in net. We'll have that in just a moment with Ryan Wagner and Bo Bennett, the one that will strike you here as surprising, a scratch. We do not know why. We will hopefully have that post-game. Bryce Gervais, Chris Casto among the other scratches. Our All-State starting goaltending matchup tonight, Jeff Glass. 4 wins against the Wolves this year in 5 starts. You see that save percentage, goals against average, a little bit below average, but a decent record. And Oscar Dansk, since coming back down from Vegas, 7-0-2, a 2.61 goals against average and 1 shutout. And there you see the first season of Rocky Thompson, 33-19, 7-2. That is not bad considering the Wolves.